All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders from Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters, the house of David, the true believers, the sincere ones. This is the Abraham Ash here, GMS Sacramento Camp. Today's date is May 6, 2026. The apostle Tahar said of this year, the year of apostasy, agents, and sellouts. This is a walk and talk, rolling the spirit. Just like I'm saying, just hit the record button and let the spirit flow. So I got here Governor Newsom in California, the governor of California. Right, it says California officials, this is official, warn state may only have 6 weeks of oil and gas supply left of crisis escalators. Right? Bear with me. Let's see here. Read that one more time. It says California officials warn state may only have 6 weeks of oil and gas supply left of crisis escalates. So here it is. This is California officials saying that we may have 6 weeks. Of oil and gas. What that means. Right now you have Cuba. Is it Cuba? Yeah, Cuba. Cuba, or their gas price is $40. $40 of gas, right? And then over there, it's bad. I mean, bad. It's nasty, right? It's not good. And then they have to use the AC for a couple of rooms, not the whole building or the hospitals or anything like that, and then they got to use the power to dim the lights to save little energy, and that's not good at all. So they're doing their best to strategize their oil and gas. But man, when it's to come over here, which it will, and it is, right? That's why over here in California, you see parts of California, their gas price is going for $8, right? From 6 to 8, right? Maybe nine, but it's pushing that way. But over here, the cheapest gas I see so far is like around 5 something, like 5.88, 5.33 so far. Some of them are $6, 88, $6.99, like that. It used to be $3, 3 something years back. But damn, it jumped all the way to like part of California is part of like part of California is like $8, $9. And people was really feeling the pinch. So this is where you at. This is what we at, man. This is a book of prophecy is talking about, the Bible, man. Right? A whole lot of people doesn't know the answers. Right? They think they think it's normal, like la 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 la, like it's just gonna be all good. And wait till the food, right? Wait till the food's gone. Right now, the people are really crying out because they can't afford the groceries. They can't afford their rent. They can't afford their gas. This is where we're at right now. I mean, this is the things that we have to talk about because the biblical prophecies. The scripture says, warn my people Israel. Right? I send the messengers. I send the prophets out there. Right? To warn you these type of things. But things about to get ugly out here pretty soon. Because the gas about to run out soon. You know? Look, I'm right here at the gas station. This right here, this is the cheapest gas I've seen so far. Premium is $5.99. They're $5.99, $5.57, $5.53. Diesel is $6.99. And you see Shell, it's $6.41, $6.21. Damn. You see what I'm saying? And pretty soon, the gas pump of the cheapest pump, that's gonna sell out or out of order. Ain't no gas pump no more. Now you gotta pay. So all the cheap gas is gone, and now the next one you're gonna move to the middle one, right? What's it? 89, pump 90, 89, something like that. And that's like the middle. That's like not too expensive, not too cheap. You're just right there in the middle. And pretty soon that's gonna be out of order. Right? That's two pumps. The two cheap gas pumps is gone. So now you gotta pay the higher price now. Right? And then that's gonna be going. That's gonna be bad out here. It's gonna be a fat line. Right? Gas is going out. A lot of people are gonna drive to the gas station. Right? It's gonna be a fat line, like it's a freaking In-N-Out burger joint, like a Six Flags waiting for a 1 hour ride type of joint. You see, but their cars though, it's gonna be a wait for like 3 hours, maybe more than that. It's gonna be a whole lot of raging at each other. You see what I'm saying? The hell's this? Alright, so this is where we at here in California. And then it's gonna cross the whole United States. So let's grab a couple of scriptures. Let's go ahead and start with Jeremiah 28. Verse 8, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and evil and its pestilence. Right. So we are set up to prophesy in this great kingdom, America, right? Make America great again. The slogan of Donald Trump, Caesar Nero 47, right? So that's why the prophets out there, right, got sent, because there was prophesied of old times too. So they came right back, 3-4 generations, man. You know, so they got sent here to prophesy of the downfall of America, and that's biblical prophecy. You cannot hate it. You cannot hate it. You can't disagree. You can't do anything. This is the message of the Lord. This is all prophecy, man. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. It's written in the heavens, man, from the beginning to the end. You know? And the Heavenly Father's words are pure words, faithful and true. You see? So this is a living book. The Most High, right, sent out the messengers to give them warning from Him. Look, your Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, you got a chosen people. We understand that we have scattered of the earth, four corners of the earth. Right, we're gonna look at like different nations because our forefathers have laid down with strange women. Right, it means by strange meaning different than heathens. Elam, Ammon, Moab, Ishmael, laid down with Edom woman, Amalekite woman. A lot of women's out there, man. Right, lay down, lay the seed. Right, we're gonna look like other nations. But anyway, that right now it's high time to wake out your sleep. Our salvation is near that we believe. Right, the salvation is near. This is right here. You see it. That's why he says signs. Right? It says measure the times diligently thyself. You see what I'm saying? So it says the prophets which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall that prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh hath truly sent him. You're right. NLT says the ancient prophets who preceded you and me spoke against many nations, always warning of war, disasters, and disease. Right. That's why you people out there doesn't know. You see signs of wars, World War III. You hear the blow of the trumpet. They're always warning of wars. You see what I'm saying? Every time we go out there, you hear about number of wars. This is where we're at. But this is the second war was past. The third war, behold, the third war come quickly. And we here. All right? Disasters gonna come. We just read the article right there. The news of Governor Newsom, the officials say maybe have 6 weeks. Right? So you see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like in June, from the first week of June, if not the second week of June. The Monday, the 8th of the Monday, like around that week, right? In 6 weeks. Right? And it's funny, not funny, but that Bishop Nate, years ago, it says it's June and there's no microchips. You see what I'm saying? And then, and all of this is happening at once right now as we're speaking. There's so much going on. And then here it is, you got no gas, no oil in 6 weeks. And then here it is, and a lot of people are speaking about the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. And then here it is, that Russia and China is throwing away the dollar bill, right? The currency now, digital dollars now. You see what I'm saying? Pretty soon, stores. I know that they don't accept cash no more, man. By my house. I said, "Yup, we're almost there. We're almost time. It's that time." Again, it's a high time to wake out of your sleep. The salvation that near that we believe. So, always warning us, says Jeremiah 28, verse 8. The ancient prophets who preceded you and me spoke against many nations and always warned of war, disasters, and disease. So a prophet who predicts peace must show he is right. Only when his prediction come true can we know that he is really from the Lord Yahweh. Right. You see what I'm saying? So now you know the Most High had really sent them. Have truly sent them, yeah. Always talking about wars, always talking about disasters, right? Always talking about evils. They ain't talking about no peace, man. Those are the false prophets in the Sunday churches, and they got some false prophets in the nation of Israel. Saying a mark of the beast is not. It's not talking about the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, and Jacob's trouble is gay. What the fuck is that shit? You see? So you know them by their fruits. It says, oh yeah, and then you had the disease or a pestilence there was a cruise ship, and a couple people had died, man. And here it is, it's about to go lockdown again. You see? But let's go to Revelation 12 verse 12 says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he but have a short time. See what I'm saying? So things is not good. Things are evil. This devil, he knows, but he had a short time. That's why you see a lot of chaos is happening around the world, and everybody's feeling the pinch, the birth pains, man. See what I'm saying? And they're grown men too. It tells that in Jeremiah that what come I see every man on his loins that he about to give birth. Does man give babies? You know? Of course not. Only woman does. Right? So, let me see. Back out there. It's a sedition. Among. Book of 2nd Ezra 15 verse 14, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draw nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So modern day sword right now will be what? The gun. Or bullets in the chambers, bullets in the clip. Lock and loaded. Ready to go. Right? So this militia groups and the freedom fighters, or whatever you want to call them, they're ready to go. They already peppered. They're showing you right now. They're peppering up years ago. So they know it's about to hit the fans. You know, the Edomites, man. But people doesn't know is you Jakes. You know, playing dominoes and playing dice games in the corners with the 40s, drinking Four Locos, drinking Hennessy, talking shit, you know. But you're not prepping up, all right? You're not prepping up. You're not aware of what's going on. You're not ready for the battle when it comes. To know is to have. To know is to have of the battle. To know. It says, There the sword, the destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings and princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? See what I'm saying? So here it is, the officials, that whatever governors in your city, the civilians, they're not gonna listen to them. They're not gonna listen. They're not really listening to them right now. But it's gonna be physical now. It's gonna be violent with hands now. Right? We just read it, sedition among men with swords in their hands. So there's no more. I'm getting my tourney, right? Says, right, there's no more saying that I get my attorney, I'm taking to court, I'm suing you. Hell no. You know, it's no trials, there's nothing like that no more. Now it's gonna be shootouts. And that's the only way, the gunplay now. Chitty chitty bang bang. You know? A whole lot of people gonna be dropping dead, man. Again, Jeremiah 28 verse 8, right? Of evils, man. Prophesied great kingdoms, wars, evils, and pestilences. See what I'm saying? That's all we talking about, and this is biblical prophecy, man. We're blowing the trumpet long, you know what I'm saying, loud and clear. You know, we did our part, man. Your blood's off our hands. We give out the warning. It says, and men shall desire to go to the city and shall not be able. Right? No gas. No oil. Sedition among men. The road got blocked off. Martial law. Lockdowns. FEMA camps. RFID chips. You see what I'm saying? For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right? Let's check out the picture again. Look at that skeleton guy. Oh no, he's still alive, but what the fuck? But damn. And those people was waiting in line to get some gas. There ain't no gas in the pump. It's gonna be all that. Damn, that look like San Francisco. Oh damn. See what I'm saying? Haha. Woo-wee. And San Francisco is an abomination, man. Nothing but sodomites. Hardcore sodomites there. And that place is gonna get severe judgment. But yeah, look at those people, man. Look at that dude died right there trying to get some gas. Somebody killed his ass. Stole his gas. Again. Sedition among men, right? Or swords in their hands. It says, for the pride of the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, see, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, with the gun, or whatever type of weapon. Right now, people using it like the gun, and spoil their goods because the lack of bread, and for the great tribulations. Bam! Look at that picture. A picture says 1,000 words, man. California officials warn the state may only have 6 weeks of oil and gas supply left supply left of prices goes that escalates. Right, see? it's gonna be horrible out here, man. That's why you need the Lord. That's why fear the Lord, man, and pray to the Lord to have mercy, and you know what I'm saying, have mercy. Great wrath, remember your wrath. Remember mercy. Most High's not playing with nobody out here, man. It's all fun and games though. It's all like, ah man, don't worry about that, man. You tripping. You be alright. We're gonna be cool. It's gonna be one of those, hey man, I told you so. It's just about to happen, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be sad, but it's not sad. You know what I mean? Like when it actually hit the fan, you be like, ooh. It's gonna be sad, but not sad. You know? Like, damn. So I told you it was about to happen, man. You didn't listen. You know? The Most High have warned you through His prophets. You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to take heed. Like that. Like, damn. You know? But, and again, the scripture says, don't let your eyes spare, or He have pity, sparing none, small and both small and great, man. Doesn't matter, old person or young person. Don't matter. That's why you need the Lord on your side, man, at all times. He's the only way out. That's why His name is Yahweh Shai. He delivers. He saves. You know? So you must call on His name in the Paleo-Ancient Hebrew. Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh, He exists. He is. Yahweh Shai He's delivered. You must call on the names, and you must believe that He is. See what I'm saying? Because it ain't no joke, man. This is no joke. So I'm going to go ahead and close out there. But first and foremost, let's give our praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushua, Ba'Hashem B'Kakadash, that honors our apostles, bishops, and elders from Great Millstone. Shalom to our brothers and sisters, the house of David, the true believers, the sincere ones. Until next time, Shalom.